Minecraft or Terraria? Which game is the better one to absolutely waste your life playing with and to avoid going outside and touching some grass?
This is going to be a first. I never walk on grass. This is real grass and I'm going to walk on it.
This video is going to be the deepest dive into these two games, and it's time for me to finally put my block game expertise to use to finally put an end to one of the biggest worldwide debates in history. Which one is a better game? Minecraft or Terraria? Minecraft's world is nothing short of breathtaking. There's more than 60 biomes to explore, so you're most likely never gonna get bored. And it's also randomly generated, so you'll always find something that you've never seen before. Did I mention that this game's world is infinite, as well as being filled with tons of unique structures, like villages, temples, and even mansions and monuments. The underground is filled to the brim with complex cave systems that you can spend hours exploring. Minecraft also has two more dimensions. First, you have the Nether, that is basically this game's version of Hell. You also have the End, that is this game's version of Heaven, or maybe the Unknown, no one knows. And Terraria's world, well, it's a bit lacking compared to Minecraft. It only has a couple of biomes and they're always gonna be at the same place. And this game's world is also very small, even on large ones. It's gonna take you like max 20 minutes to cross the entire world, and assuming that you're not being destroyed by all the mobs, which is pretty much always the case. And this game's structures are underwhelming too. Like, most of them are just endless tunnels that are a pain to navigate through. But this also means that Terraria's world is also very compact, so getting lost is basically impossible. Like, you even have access to the whole map at all times. However, where Terraria's world does shine is in its underground. If you thought that Minecraft caves were complicated, then boy oh boy have you never seen this game's caves. Caves literally occupy like 80% of the entire world. Unlike Minecraft, every biome has its own underground. And if you dig deep enough, you'll eventually arrive to Hell, which, just like the Nether, is absolutely filled with lava. Same goes if you build up, cause you'll eventually enter space. But as a whole, I still think Minecraft has the better world, so Minecraft wins this round. Blocks in Minecraft are pretty straightforward. You got your wood, you got your stone, you got your dirt, you got some other blocks to play with. You also have a lot of materials. You can use your materials to craft things using the crafting table, or you could just use your inventory. There's also furnaces that you can use to burn your victims. And there's also a couple other crafting stations that you can use. Terraria has about the same amount of items as Minecraft. If Minecraft had 15 mods installed. You get the point, there's a lot of them. This game also has a crafting system and, well, yeah. There's also 44 different crafting stations. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. So yeah, I think Terraria deserves to win this round, just because of its absolute sheer amount of items. Minecraft has a pretty decent amount of mobs. There is a lot of passive mobs like cows, pigs, sheep, chickens, dolphins, fish, squids, horses, and you can even ride them. Although this game falls a bit flat on hostile mobs. There is only a few of them and you'll find them everywhere. If you wanna find some mobs that you've never seen before, you'll have to go into the Nether and find some piglins. Minecraft also has great NPCs. You can trade with them using emeralds, or you can also enslave them and force them to sell you some good enchantments, just like what I did in my hardcore world. And for Terraria, like, again, where do I even begin? There's just so many of them, like, it's actually insane. And while playing Terraria, you'll always find different mobs depending on where you go. Like right now I'm in the Crimson, so I see Crimson enemies. And if you go to the jungle, you'll find jungle enemies. They'll even change on depending if you're at the surface or on the ground. Like, Minecraft just doesn't have that level of mob diversity. Although Terraria also has a weak point, and it is its passive mobs. There's just not a whole lot of them. And if you do end up finding some, they're all super tiny. But Terraria does make up for its lack of passive mobs with NPCs. Terraria NPCs are actually amazing. They sell a ton of different things. They'll all talk to you and talk to each other. Like, they have actual personalities. Unlike Minecraft villagers. They even have names like Kenny, Emlyn, and they're all different. They'll all sell you some different stuff. Did I mention this game's currency is actual coins and every single enemy will drop some. So you'll always have money to spare for them. And they also have different interactions apart from buying things from them. There's also mounts that you can buy too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention pets. Terraria has a lot of pets, but they all behave pretty much the same. Minecraft only has a couple of pets, but they're far better. Because they can actually die, so you'll have to take care of them. They're just like real pets. Minecraft has a grand total of 2 bosses. Actually 3 if you include the Endless Guardian, and 4 if you include the Ravager. On the other hand, Terraria has a whopping 31 bosses. 32 if you include Okram, and 34 if you include the mobile exclusive ones. Terraria's bosses are also very different from one each other on their shapes, moves, and phases. Did I also mention that Terraria has 19 different events, while Minecraft only has 1? So yeah, Terraria obliterated Minecraft this round. Minecraft has a lot of ways to fight. First you have the sword that does splash damage. It also has a fast reload speed. Then you have the axe that has a slow reload speed but does a lot of damage. Then you have the trident that you can use like a melee weapon. And you can also use it like a ranged one. You also have the shield. It can block melee attacks, arrows, and explosions. Then we have our first ranged weapon, the bow. We also have the crossbow that you can reload beforehand and take your time to shoot. So your health bar in Minecraft contains 10 hearts. You also have a hunger bar that contains 10 hunger points. Your hunger decreases by doing activities such as running or just walking, fighting, and mining. If your hunger bar gets empty, you'll start taking damage, and you'll eventually die if you play on hard difficulty. But you can always fill it up by eating some good old food. And if you're on low health and your hunger bar is full, you'll start regenerating. This game also has 4 armor slots and a knockdown slot. And there's a defense bar that shows how strong is our armor. You can also put an elytra in your chest piece slot and start flying. Furthermore, Minecraft also has levels and experience that you can acquire by killing mobs, mining, smelting, breeding, fishing, trading, and more. You can use it to enchant or repair your weapons, tools, and armor. Cause unlike Terraria, your gear can break in this game. And we can't talk about combat without mentioning effects. This game has 26 of them, like night vision, invincibility, jump boost, speed, and fire resistance, just to name a few. And for Terraria, swords, yo-yos, spears, boomerangs, whips, bows, guns, cannons, staffs, throwable knives, grenades, summons, and way much more. There's also hundreds of the types of weapons that I mentioned. Unlike Minecraft, Terraria only has 2 bars, a health bar and a mana bar. You can increase your number of hearts by using life crystals that you find underground. You can also increase your health for a second time using life fruits that you find in the jungle at a later point in the game. And you can also get more mana by using mana crystals that you get by combining stars. You lose hearts when you take damage, and you lose mana by using magic weapons. If you're low on health, your hearts will regenerate by themselves, but it takes time, so you can drink some health potions to speed up the process. But you can only take them once every minute, so be careful. And there's no cooldown for mana potions, you can take as many as you want. Unlike Minecraft, there is only 3 slots of armor. This game's armor can be divided into 4 separate classes. You have the melee class, the range class, the magic class, and the summoner class. There's also the throwing class, but no one really cares about it. Terraria also has accessory slots that you can put items like boots that make you run fast, claws that make you able to climb steep hills, rocket boots, shell that turns you into fish. Yeah, you can be a fish in this game. Similar to Minecraft, Terraria also has a wide variety of effects, like invisibility, Jesus potions, the X-ray potion, and more, but Terraria's potions mostly focus on increasing stats. And with all of that of the way, I think Terraria has the edge on this round. When it comes to building, Minecraft truly has endless possibilities. Houses, castles, cities, computers, you name it, you can build whatever the hell you want. There's even people trying to build the Earth 1-to-1 scale. So if that doesn't express infinite creativity, then I don't know what does. Terraria's building is pretty similar to Minecraft, except it lacks one dimension, which is kinda crucial. Like, I don't know if y'all was aware of this, but we do see the world in 3 dimensions. And guess how many dimensions this game has? So yeah, we can express ourselves in Terraria as well as in Minecraft, but that doesn't mean Terraria's building is bad. Like, you can still build whatever you'd wish to. Anyways, I see Minecraft's building as more of a sandbox and Terraria's building as more of a canvas, so Minecraft takes the win on this round. Minecraft's progression isn't really that linear, and there's a million different ways to reach the endpoint. So I'll just explain one of the most complete ways of beating it. First, you start off by chopping down a tree, then make wooden tools, go get some food, explore your surroundings, build a house, go mine some stone, make some stone tools, go mine some iron, get some iron gear, go mine some diamonds, get some diamond gear, kill some endermen, make a nether portal, go to the nether, go to a fortress, kill some blazes, make some ender eyes, go to a stronghold, go to the end, defeat the dragon, and you have officially beaten the game. But wait, there's more. Go back to another fortress, kill some wither skeletons, defeat the wither, and finally go mining for some netherite and make some netherite gear. Obviously, there's also tons of things to do in between everything I mentioned, like adventuring, building, farming, and whatever. Terraria, unlike Minecraft, is somewhat linear, which is definitely a good thing for this type of game. It basically goes like this. Chop down tree, explore your surroundings, build house, go mining for some copper, tin, iron, lead, silver, tungsten, gold, platinum, make some better gear, defeat big slime, defeat big eye, make some better weapons, go to corruption or crimson, defeat big worm or big brain, make some better armor, jungle time, defeat big bee, go to dungeon, defeat big skeleton, go inside, get the loot, go to hell, defeat big meat wall. Oh wow, there's a new biome filled with Go back to Corruption or Crimson, destroy some altars, go mining for some Cobalt, Palladium, Metal or Calcium, Adamantite, Titanium, make some better gear, defeat another big slime, defeat Metal Eye, Metal Worm, Metal Skeleton, make some better gear, Jungle Time again, go mining for some Chlorophyte, make some better gear, defeat Big Plant, go back to Dungeon, get the loot, go to Temple, defeat Golem, defeat Big Fish, defeat Big Woman, go back to Dungeon again, kill some praying aliens, defeat God Alien, defeat 4 different colored pieces of meat, defeat Big Squid Man. Congratulations, you have just beaten Terraria. This game also has different things to do in between, like building a giant wooden skyscraper to house all of your villagers. In conclusion, Minecraft kinda gives you a lot of different worlds to choose from that all end up at the same place. On the other hand, Terraria only has one world, but it has 4 separate lanes for each class. So yeah, overall I think Terraria has the better progression. Well, this is the category where Minecraft shits on Terraria. Servers are without a doubt one of Minecraft's best features, and there's like a million of them. Although Hypixel kinda has a monopoly on them, but still, who doesn't love Hypixel? These servers have countless of games to play like Bed Wars, Sky Wars, Hunger Games, Skyblock, Build Battle, and so on. And of course, you can also play your own worlds with others. Terraria servers are kinda lacking, but hey, at least they got free stuff. Pog. Nah, but for real though, I gotta give Terraria some credit for having some pretty good co-op. But yeah, Minecraft still wins. Minecraft's visuals are really iconic for their simplicity. However, it's also this game's visuals' weakest point. It just feels so simplistically bland, like, did you really have to reuse the same textures for everything? On the flip side, Terraria's visuals are way more unique. Even though this game used to use Final Fantasy textures, but let's not talk about that. This game's art style is instantly recognizable and the textures are extremely detailed. There's a reason why no one ever uses any texture packs on this game, because the visuals are already perfect. Also, making a texture pack for Terraria will take literal years due to the amount of textures that are in the game. So yeah, Terraria wins this one. Minecraft's music is truly one of the most infamous soundtracks ever. It sounds so different from every other game. Like, there's something about that melody playing in the background that feels magical. However, Minecraft's music can get pretty weird sometimes. But it just adds a level of mystery to the game that we have to figure out ourselves. Terraria's music too is one of the most original video game soundtracks ever made. I've been playing Undertale music this whole time. Yeah, there isn't really anything that sets apart Terraria's music from other 2D pixelated games. However, it still has some pretty good bangers. And it also plays on specific occasions. Like every biome, boss and event have their own track, which is something Minecraft lacks. Nonetheless, Minecraft's music is just so iconic that it could never be replaced. And that's why I think it deserves to win this one. Minecraft is one of the most modded games of all time. Just think of anything, like literally anything, cause there's probably already a mod of it. There's mods that make Minecraft look like real life, but they have the potential side effect of burning your PC. There's also mod packs, which are a compilation of mods that can change how you play the whole game, like Ironcraft for example. There's even a Terraria mod. Yeah, you can play Terraria and Minecraft if you want. Terraria's mod scene is basically just these two mods, Calamity and Thorium, which are both massive mods that I won't even bother diving into or else this video is gonna be like hours long. Of course, there's also a ton of other mods, but they mostly just add some little things here and there. At last, Minecraft does have a lot more mods than Terraria, which is kinda due to its huge popularity, so yeah, Minecraft scoops the win on this round. And it's a draw! Looks like you have to wait until next year for Minecraft vs Terraria 2 to find out who's the real winner. Nah, just kidding. If you like building or PvP, then Minecraft's better. If you like RPGs, then Terraria's better. It all comes down to you. At the end of the day, they're both great games on their own way. Also, credit to these boys for some of the footage I used. Please don't sue me. And yeah, that's about it for this comparison. If you've made it this far into the video, then please consider leaving a like, cause this video took me like 10 years to make.